Okay, that was terrible. How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Or how y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? So, we're here today with Kingdom, another volume of Kingdom. Not another volume, another upload of Kingdom, right? 289 to 294 from what I can tell. 288 and with their smooch. And Duke Xiao being like, yo, kiddo, let's have a drink, boy. Let's have a drink, boy. So, we'll see what 289 has in store for us. It's absolutely freezing right now. But I'll say this: if you are able to support the manga, you know, if you're able to actually buy Kingdom in your language, you know, if you're actually able to buy that, go ahead and do so. You know, support the author, support the industry, support the mangaka, support the studio, because without the support, you know, shows they die. And I think since if you're watching this, right, you probably like Kingdom, and if you like Kingdom, then you probably want Kingdom to continue, right? So support the show. Also, plug in, because I'm a sellout. I mean, I've had this link for like decades now, but I never ever have talked about it. I have a link to Book Depository in the description down below for those of you guys who obviously use the Book Depository. It doesn't cost you anything basically, but like the Book Depository, if you order through my link, I get a commission. And the Book Depository, I think they ship worldwide for free. So, and obviously they have a massive amount of manga. The reason why I got myself an affiliate link for them is because I always use them when I buy manga. I used to always use Amazon, and then I was like, you know what? Amazon doesn't have the best prices. Not always. For certain things they do, but not always. And then I found Book Depository, and I was like, you know what? Let's see if I can get some money. That's basically my fault, right? But yeah, the link's in the description down below. Anyway, chapter 289. Let's see what the Duke himself has to say, Mr. Instinctive. It is freezing. I like the heater has been on for like a decade and it's still absolutely freezing. It's been snowing today for like the first time the first time in a year since last winter. Basically, once it snows in England, the whole country just shuts down. That's just the way it is. Anyway, chapter 289, to evolve. Ooh, Pokemon. I press X. The night is for drowning yourself in the wine of victory. Gluck, 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 gluck. Kaio 10 is just sweating, not saying anything, but like everyone else is just watching Duke Xiao drink. What? Drink yourself, fam. That is what it means to be a man on a battlefield. So loud. Well, as a general, you gotta be. There's a saying. I don't know how the saying goes, but there's like a saying along the lines of like, if to be a king, you need to be louder than everyone, you need to be hungrier than everyone, you need to be greedier than everyone, you need to be better than everyone. And that's kind of the same with a general. You need to be louder, you need to be, you know, bigger, you need to be taller, you need to be stronger, you need to be greedier, you need to be mightier, you need to be hungry, you need to be wealthier, you need to be at the top, at the pinnacle. And that's Duke Xiao. Drink up, lad. You are today's hero. And not just today, he'll be here tomorrow too, mate. He'll be your hero tomorrow too. You're today's hero. Well, hearing a general say that though. Nice. Nice. The Hishin unit. Or were you planning on weeping through the night and pitying the man known as Mangoku? No. Well, I suppose that sort of warrior is also interesting in itself. And the shit is like, nah, screw that. Give me that massive drink, which is like, it's like the size from like here all the way around. It's like a massive cup. It's like, yo, give me that cup, mate. Give me that cup. I want that cup. I can barely hold it, but I'm tiny, right? But give me that cup. Do you even need to ask? Of course I'll drink. Gulp. Gulp. Gulp her. Cough. Let it burn. Spoil it. Shin. How is it? The liquor of Duke Xiao is quite amazing. Is it? Is it not? After all, it was fiery enough to cause even Oki to blink. Okay. Even Oki to blink in astonishment. Oki's known for his lips. not for his eyes. What's the matter? Is there no one else who dares to challenge this wine and bring honor back to the name of your captain? Well then, allow me to. Oh, Denju, 100-man commander Denju. Oh, looks like they're just having a challenge here, like just having some fun. Looks like we have here a manly fella doesn't lose to myself. Very good. Everyone else, sing along with me. Clap. Ha. And all these are from next door. Balls like. What kind of song is that? I think I just seems like a good person to be around. Denji has fallen next. That ain't that. It took 10 people to finally drink half of it. What's the matter? Who's next? But just then, the Duke drank all of it in one go. He ain't human. Alright, my turn, Captain. I just shin again. Speaking of which, Shin lad, that thing today where you led the 10,000 in the rear was quite something. Small as it might have been, it truly was an impressive blaze capable of shifting the winds themselves. Woof! Woof! That said, for this battlefield, which started with odds of 120,000 against 40,000, even the loss of Mangaku won't result in closing the gap that much in a difference of strength. That's very true. You could say it's as if both sides lost 10,000 men each. Nice. So that would be 110,000 against 30,000. If we keep getting ground down like that and we're the ones who are going to get destroyed, then the outlook of this battle is her. What's this, Shin? Like, you brought your girl? No. Strategist! You brought your girl. Not bad. You like the young ones, eh? No comment, alright? Warfare is a living thing. It's impossible to tell anything until the battle starts. There is no outlook. Yeah. There's no point for a strategist, babe. That's basically what he's saying. Screw strategy. There's only one thing of importance, and that is whether or not the fire starters will be able to arrive at the location where a fire can be ignited. That makes no sense. Are we going to be okay? No, I kind of get it. I get it too. Get the important people in the important place and everything could work out. The people that motivate and inspire others. Come on, shit. Don't pretend you know what he's talking about. I ain't pretending. Somehow that stuff about the location where a fire can be ignited. I can understand the meaning and how we absolutely cannot mess that up at any cost. How many men did your unit lose today? Around 300 men. Then I will send 300 of my own men to bolster your forces there. Well, they're all crude and rough types though. They fit perfectly. They fit perfectly in that case. Furthermore, I will assign 2 500-man units under your command to use as you see fit. Why would you? It's just a hunch. Yeah, the guy's an instinctual one, and if he says it's just a hunch, then that's a good hunch. It's the same for any of the battlefronts taking place now. But for Shin, with its current manpower, to hold out against the coalition army is an exceedingly difficult task. If we wish to win this war, then it is absolutely necessary for new powers to rise up from around our ranks. Yeah, the rise of new powers. This isn't a time for you to be drowning yourself in meaningless melancholy. Our kingdom stands on the brink of extinction. Yo, he had Oki, right? And I feel like Dukiao is gonna. I mean, he had Dukiao in the very first arc, but. Second arc, alright? But I feel like Dukiao is going to be like... Maybe I'm speaking too soon because that's just the case right now. That's what it seems like right now. But it seems like Dukiao is going to be like the one that kind of takes over that Oki mantle where you like, not mentor him, but like inspire him. You must evolve yourself in this great war, Shin lad. Otherwise, the situation on this battlefield will become quite bleak. I'll take on that challenge. And he sips on it without hesitation. He's like, yeah. Yeah, good wine. Probably dying on the inside. He's like, yeah. Yeah. Not bad. And we switch over factions. The Ryaku army took the greatest losses today, numbering 6k, while the Mangaku army and deputy armies are down 3k and 1k respectively. I believe the opposing Shin army should have taken an equal number of casualties. Good work, all of you. To think that this war would turn out to hold the fiercest fighting from the very first day. It was not outside our predictions, seeing as how the opponent is Dukiao. Osen hasn't done anything, alright? I'm just saying. Even though he charged right into our ranks, we were unable to catch him. In exchange, I even blundered by losing Mangaku. I am ashamed. It's true that the loss of Mangaku stings. Not only was it a useful piece of attacking, but his existence itself proved to be very useful in various ways, including that berserk facet of his. However, I heard that it was not Dukiao who slew him. Yes, sir. There appeared another fire starter. They're all saying fire starter. Then Dukiao, someone other than Dukiao. A 1,000-man commander by the name of Shin of the He-Shin unit, bro. It seems to be the same man who took down Fuki during the Battle of Paju. Yeah, man? Yes, you met him before as well. Yes, I am aware of that. Now, this is a surprise. Who would have thought that he would be the one to kill Mangaku? The man said to be the natural enemy of Shin. It's the new generation, bro. Large wars strongly stimulate the growth of people. Perhaps he will climb to even greater heights during this battle. Saying that, though, it sounds like to me that you're assuming that they're going to get away with it. They're not going to get annihilated. So, I'm just saying. One of the other battlefields, or rather, how is the coalition army as a whole fared on the first day? Things are proceeding well. Are you sure about that? I don't know. It is perfectly normal for the first day of hostilities to be especially turbulent. Apart from the loss of officers in the Yan army that has held its position, each battlefront has done well in grinding down the Shin's manpower. I heard that Chu lost one of their 3 commanders, yeah? It doesn't appear that will be a cause for concern. Shun Shinkun himself assured me that. The Chu army will also soon light a fire within themselves. Yoku, it's time to send him off. I'm definitely not letting, yeah, we're gonna have some new blood coming in. I'm definitely not gonna let him get away with this. Just you watch Rimbun-kun. That Tao bastard. I'm gonna drag his guts right out for. Nah, fam. You're not taking Shakespeare out ever. Alright? Ever! I'm gonna drag his guts right out of his body for you. That's not gonna happen. Set fire! Rimbun-kun Manzai! Alright, Banzai. Death to the Shin. Death to the Shin. Death to the Shin. Alright, mate. Oh boy. They can just hear the death to the Shin. Death to the Shin. Hunts on my death. Ignore them. Yeah, that's two Rimbo. That's pretty cool. With the end of the tense first day, each of the various armies on both sides settled down to make camp for the night. The night would pass silently, even as both sides maintained a steady vigil against each other. And then the second day, I knew it. The second day, early morning. You're early. Not at all. I only just arrived too. Alright, the second day begins. It begins, folks. Will Chu be deploying Kanmei now? No. First, we will send out the second army. Now that you mention it, I haven't heard much information on the second army commander of yours, seeing as how they're a relatively new addition that only rose to prominence recently. What manner of general and army is it, huh? I know it couldn't be helped that we were absorbed into one of the 2 armies, but damn it, we drew the wrong one. You're too loud. The second army is dangerous even for allies. If I had to sum them up in one description, then it would be there is a problem with the personality. Then why would you appoint someone like that as a second commander? Obviously it's because they are powerful, they're good. She's a genius at warfare. Okay. No comment. No comment. All I'll say is Karen. Okay. I want to see more. I want to see more. I want to see what she can do. She looks like. Who does she remind me of? I'd be spoiling the show if I said that. If I mentioned who she reminds of. Like, the eyes. Just like the dejected eyes that just look into nothing. They're just staring into like the emptiness of your soul, basically. They're just that kind of eyes. Just scary, alright? Scary, I'm scared. Ugh. Heroic Woman, Karen, chapter 290. What's going on in gathering up everyone above the rank of a 1,000-man commander like this? Don't tell me they're doing all that just to explain the second army rules to us. Who knows? Karen Sama, All the men have been gathered up. Oh, and here she is, the general of our second army. Is this the part where we compliment her petite build and her beauty? Don't, yeah, he's gonna get ripped apart. I've heard the various rumor about her. She's not like Rinmo-kun who overlooked you clowning. I can understand that because, especially in an army, especially in those times, you know, she would have to demand respect, and the best way to demand respect is to punish those that don't respect you. That's how you get there. Fear is a sign of respect. So that's what I would do if I was a woman in those times. Step, 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 step. Yeah, she's like twice his size. Like he's like looking up, like huh, nutty. She's that size. Isn't that on the same level as General Kanmei? So this woman is the commander of the Second Army, General Karen. Which one of you is Rinmo-kun Lieutenant Rokin? That would be me, ma'am. I hereby pledge you spoke too soon. And she just kicks him. What did you, Rokin Dono? I think like, there's a cut on his like neck. The way it looks like his neck is bent backward, like he should broke his neck or something. I have no use for incompetent fools that reek of that baldy. You loser. Did she just kill him? What did you say, Yoku? If it were up to me, I would have just had you all executed on this, you know, as I said, tough act. Unfortunately for me, I imagine Chief Shunshin-kun wouldn't have just let that slide. The chief's presence has just saved your hides, you swine. However, even that mercy will only last one day. I have no plans to move my second army to... Well, great. The only ones who will fight today will be you remnants of the first. Oh! And if you're unable to slay the Shin Commander Toe in that time, then every single one of you here will be summarily Okay, they're all dead then. They're all dead then. What? If I give you one chance, then it shouldn't piss off the chief. Also, you're not to disclose a single word about my height, or your heads will roll. See ya. Is she crazy? Like straight up. Like, second day, Chu army versus combined Mobu and Toe armies. They're dead. How are we meant to fight without a commander? Yeah, this like some stupid fight between little rats. How the hell are we meant to get the enemy commander when we don't even have any tactics? Ray, don't push yourself, you're still injured. The thing is, if the opposition comes at us, we won't even be able to oppose them, Captain. Yeah, you're dead. Is the second army seriously just gonna sit there all day? They haven't budged and shit. Is that huge ass woman really planning on just she's like, yeah, like, good TV, good show, good program. He's just watching, yawning as well. However, when faced with the strange behavior of the Chu army, Moby and Toe instead became more guarded in their actions. That makes a lot of sense, as they were not aware of the Chu's affairs. They struggled to grasp the meaning behind this odd behavior. That makes a lot of sense. That's probably a strategical genius. Report from the Zhao battlefield. There's yet to be any major change in the two armies thus far. Du Qiao took to the field on the first day, as instead remained at his headquarters and is observing the small scale clashes. Most likely because he knows that Keisha is fully capable of receiving him, yeah. Not to mention the Shin don't exactly need to rush this battle either. As for the Yan army, our reports indicate that they've continued their assault on Osen's fortress, but there are still no defense, alright? I mean, it makes sense when you're defending your homeland, right? That you need a defensive genius like Osen. But come on, man! Come on! Kanki's doing all this epic shit. Like, he's doing like, oh, yeah, you all brought all this huge structure. Oil. Also, he's just like, yeah, I'm at home, defense. And I'm a person, right? I always say this. I'm a person. I like defense more than attack. But come on, man! Seriously, Osen, there's too much hype on you for you to just build a fortress and then just do nothing. I've seen the fortress constructed by Osen at Sanjit. The Yan probably won't be able to achieve much either on the side of things. Furthermore, with the withdrawal of Wei's siege tower, Kankaku Pass itself has turned into a standard siege battle, yeah? Unless Wei or Han pulls a special trick out of their sleeve, this place will remain in a deadlock. As I thought, if anyone were to achieve something today, it would have to be Chu and strategical genius. There's certainly something up. Early report from the Chu battlefield. In the half day since the battle began today, the second army has not moved at all. What? Now that's what I'm saying. There's definitely a plan here. There's definitely a plan here. Is this wise? Considering Rinmonkun's blunder on the first day, isn't it somewhat of a bad idea to continue on this sort of battle plan? Ah, shut it. The orders were to leave everything from the second day onwards to my discretion. No one can do anything about it. What's this rumbling? It's getting closer. Oh, Kamei just came. It's like, yo. Why is nothing moving? Why are you not doing shit? What is the meaning of this, Karen? Depending on your response, I may not forgive you. But Karen doesn't look like she's backing out. She's like, yo, fam, you want to say something, mate? You want to say something? Now he gets off his horse. They're equal, face to face, and they're equal. Like, they're just two people just rising above everyone else. For what purpose has the Commander-in-Chief, Kanmei-sama, come here for? Why have you not moved a second? Give me a straight answer. I dislike that bald idiot. So his men can all go to hell for all I care. What of it? Show me your... show me your... Just straight up, like, no hesitation. Like, show me your neck, Karen. Foo. No need to get so heated up, Kanmei. That was a joke. Answer me in 5 seconds. Why have you not moved? It's part of my plan. Yeah, obviously. Like, he already drew his sword. The sword is like right here. And he's like, it's part of my plan. Of course it's part. You send out half a unit. They're all gonna fight half a unit, and you swarm them with like a second unit. You're like, just encircle them and just attack from all directions. It's part of my plan. Are you saying you're able to slay the Shin commander through the strange tactics? As if, the purpose of the strategy isn't something as petty as slaying a commander or two. It's to win the war. Then what is the aim? The conquest of Kankoku Pass itself. I think, yeah, he's going to back off now. And Karen actually has orders for this headquarter to pass out. Yes, sir. Please elaborate. Yes, sir. The message is as follows. If all troops fight conservatively, Kankoku Pass should fall in 10 days' time. Let's see. Let's see. It will fall after 10 days of fighting. Riboku. I understand her meaning. I don't. Nevertheless, I see it appears she's the real thing. Commander of the Second Army. I don't understand. Fill me in. I'm clueless. If all troops fight conservatively, Kankoku Pass should fall in 10 days' time. Is that because of provisions? That's the end of this chapter. I'm just speculating here, but obviously there is more to it, alright? Obviously, but I don't know what. I'm stupid, alright? I have to admit it, I'm stupid, alright? I don't know, alright? Damn it, chapter 291, stalemate, just archers shooting. Osen side, I'm gonna finally see Osen do something, him actually do something, besides building a siege. I don't know, I don't think so, alright? They're climbing up, kill them, grin, and that's Ordo, Mr. Gold. Uva ha 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 ha. Looks like we finally got the ball rolling over here on the second day. Wouldn't you say, Osen-kun? The chapter's called Stalemate, not Advance. I'm gonna assume no. General, the first level is having difficulties. The left wall is also under enemy attack. We've also sighted enemies along the rear bridge. Osen just looks. He just looks. I can just see his eye, and that's probably all we're gonna see of him. He's not probably even gonna say a word or anything. We're just gonna see his eye. That's it. No need to glare so much, not that he can see me. That said, this really is one hell of a fort. Whether it's the strength or the complete lack of any weak points, I have no words but praise for it. However, this Oro army, which has absorbed so many different mountain tribes, is specialized precisely towards sieging mountain forts. Alright. Big words, bro, big words. Oro, give me 5,000 men. It seems my men have found an entry point. Are you sure that's not a deliberate weakness? So that's going to be like a downfall. General Oro, that appears to be my men's signal whistle. Please give my Gemu tribe 10,000 of your young soldiers. Hold it. The left side belongs to the Kyon tribe. Kyon. Like I care, you're disgusting, Kyon. Well, about time we started finding more points of attack. Now, I think those are like deliberate weaknesses. Because there's one thing that Ocean has a lot of hype for, and that is his impregnable fortresses. So I'm assuming that like he's like deliberately like making it appear like there's a weakness here. Why did my phone just turn on? Oh, I didn't even say okay. Anyway, like deliberate weakness here or there or whatnot, so that like they will then attack it and fall to a pitfall or something. Oro-sama, that's envoys from the coalition, and I was gonna say do nothing. Basically, what? We are to preserve our combat strength when utilizing only attrition warfare. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna fly with him and all his squad. Zhao Army Headquarters, attrition warfare. Until what date? Anywhere between the 10th to 12th day. Goshen, go halt the Kosuan Ryo Army's advance. Yes, sir. Kankoku Pass. Only attrition warfare. Chu Army. Basically, Karen is just like deciding everything right now. Just deciding everything. Chu Army Headquarters. That's Riboku for you. Looks like he understands perfectly. Fufu. I don't understand. Clue me in, alright? The second day, push forward, Hishin unit. Yeah, was unlike the first day in which there were no large-scale clashes. All the various battlefronts simply engaged in standard fighting in which they both endeavored to chip away the enemy's strength. And just like that, the curtains fell on the second day of battle. However, at that time, there was not a single person amongst the Shin who realized that the coalition army was moving according to some sort of common directive. You know who you need for this? Shinbun-kun. That's who you need for this. You know, able to match Riboku. You need a master strategist right now to be able to understand it all. Because I don't understand it all, and that's because I'm not a master strategist. So, like, help me understand. Is it just us again? Is it just like to chip away slowly because you've got more numbers, right? So you're gonna chip away slowly. They're gonna lose numbers, and then at one point they won't be able to do anything anymore. Is that the plan here? Is it just us again? That my head still attached to my body alone makes me grateful to that giant bitch shit. And the third day would pass in the same manner as the second. Kyoukai, like he's smoking. He's like steaming or whatnot, but he smells that something is up. Is it just me? Have the Chu been kind of quiet ever since yesterday? Ha. They're all injured. Are you crazy? We lost they're slowly losing men. We lost a hell without being able to progress at all. We lost a hell of a lot of men to them today. It's true that it's not as much as the first day, but that's because we went overboard. And what do you think, Ten? She's like, yeah, she's out of it right now because of what happened on the first day. You dirty minded brat. What are you being so self-conscious over just that for? Ow. Oh, you shouldn't, you bastard. What the hell are you doing to our strategist? That's right. It's not like she belongs to you just because he ouch, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you idiots doing to your captain? Shut up. Kankoku Pass. A moment of your time. Hakuro Dono. Choto Dono. As I thought, the coalition army's movement has been suspicious since yesterday. Indeed. Going by reports, it seems every single battlefront is undergoing simple attrition warfare. It feels as if the coalition has changed their plans after the results of the first day. Warfare has its variances, but I still find a similar approach by the entire coalition to be odd. If there is one facet working against them, then it would be the fact that they are comprised of numerous different armies. If these different armies were somehow able to synergize with each other, then we would be in for a world of trouble, no doubt. That said, it's still only the third day, so perhaps we are overthinking it. No, I wouldn't quite say we're overreacting. After all, we're dealing with Riboku, the man who defeated Oki. That is very, very true. That is very, very true. It's quite strange, isn't it? That the ones to be defending Kankoku Pass, the last lifeline of Shin, would be the two of us instead of the 6 generals. You and myself, the 2 men who were unable to rise to the front during the golden age of King Sho and his 6 generals. I hated them, me too. But That's exactly why you two are, we're in that age and you still survive to this day. That in of itself gives you some credit. Experience counts too, because experience survives on your battlefields and so many wars. That's a good experience in of itself. Well, even so, I suppose you could say living to such an old age is a talent in of itself. Exactly. On that point, I'd say the two of us have managed to surpass them both. That's quite certainly true. All time such as us have roles that only we can fulfill. Roles? If we are speaking purely of talent, then there are those such as Osen or my own son. There is no doubt that they would not lose in that regard to even sit. Stop hyping up Osen, alright? Hype up Kanki instead. He deserves it. I'm a Kanki fanboy, not an Osen fanboy, because Osen hasn't shown me anything yet. When we first heard of him, and he was like, oh, the main family of the O family. I was like, oh my goodness, we're going to get someone even more mighty and more fierce and more dangerous than Oki. And all he's done is just sit back and he's like, yo fam, I can't be bothered, alright? Just put up a wall and let me just sit back there and do absolutely fuck all, right? But Kanki says like, yo, you build that giant face here to overcome our walls? Well, whoopee! And just ended it. That's why. Stop hyping at Osen. However, those two would not be able to hold Kankoku past. They're aggressive types. I feel like Osen, I think, would be able to hold Kankoku past. I think he'd just make that giant fortress. I mean, he already is a giant fortress, but he would make it even a bigger fortress. And the reason for that is they do not possess enough weight. They're not that big, they're not that fat, like me. After all, isn't that what it means to protect the national gate? Which is why the prodigy Shohei-kun had the two of us posted at Kankoku Pass, along with Shin's #1 general at turning the tables, Kanki. #1 general of turning the tables! That fits him perfectly, as you saw in the last arc and this arc already. That's true. If this is the will of the heavens, then I will gladly abide by it. That the heavens would still organize such a grand stage for such an old man. I feel like this is setting up for them to die. That's honestly what I feel like this is setting up to do. What this is setting up. Let us etch our names into history together at Shoto Dono, gladly. Alright. On the 4th day, similarly, none of the battlefields underwent any great developments. Even if the front lines clashed fiercely, each of the various army headquarters continued to sit back and silently observe. Against this, the Shin also fought in a manner that conserved their own manpower. For the Shin who were in their own lands and had no worries about running out of food rations, this sort of battle was just what they desired. And from Alright, no, had no worries. I thought, had no worries. Of course, at home, but still, I mean, unless you're growing crops in your own home city, I mean, I guess, yeah. And from then, another 2 days would pass. Squad leader Chico didn't make it shit, and the coalition scares. Slowly, one by one, they're all dying, without being able to make much progress because there isn't much progress to make. Until the dawn of the 7th day. I suppose it's about time. Suddenly, this man began to move. Send a message to the way for them to open up a path, lest they suffer collateral damage. The Hand Commander-in-Chief Seikai, and I still don't know why he looks like that. Why he looks like he was poisoned as a kid, then just somehow survived the poison. That's how he looks like. And that's how they all look like, actually. They all look like they were poisoned as a kid, but it's like survived the poison. And that's why their face looks so messed up. But Seikai is about to do something. Seikai does not mean the world. The world, the world. No, not quite, but I think that means the world, right? Right? I'm sure, right? Or new world, or something world, right? Chapter 292. Hands, weapons. They're all archers. So I'm guessing archery is their forte. Or that's a weird quiver. The Han army is heading to the front, so he's made his move at last. Han Commander-in-Chief Seikai, open up a path. If we hang too close to them, we'll get caught up in the crossfire. Yes, sir. Okay. Kanki just straight up looking at him like, yo, let's have fun. Let's go. Let's howl at it. All right, let's do it, bro. Let's do it, bro. Boss. Looks like we got some new guys coming in today. Oh, what? What is that? Relax, they're not heading for us. Aww. Damn it. Calm down, Ogiko. Mogo-sama, the Han army is heading towards Choto. The Han army is moving. Doesn't matter who it is, they're all the same. Turn them all into pincushions. Yes, sir. Fire. Oh, that looks like poisonous weapon. Is that poisonous weapon? Was my speculation right that like they all got poisoned or something, and that's like a rite of passage? Like you have to like be poisoned, survive the poison to be able to actually be soldiers. I don't know. Seikai-sama, we have also entered attack range because that's either blood or poison. I'm assuming poison because there's no point for that to be blood. So I'm assuming that's poison. Begin. Archer teams loose. Chapter 292. Hands weapons. Yeah. Okay, we saw that one person get grazed, so I'm assuming that's poison, because otherwise they wouldn't have shown that one person just get grazed. Ha! Are they idiots? Captain, if it's a battle of arrows, then it's always that the side with greater height holds an overwhelming advantage. And yeah, the poison spreads and he is dead. Oh yeah, it's good when your prediction comes true. It's good when it happens. Alright? And the poison looks exactly how they look, so that's good as well. Captain, yeah. That is all slowly dying. Shoto-sama, this poison weapon corpse. That is the true identity of Seikai's main force. Poison weapons, but sir, may have existed in this time and age, but they were hardly a common sight. I'm assuming they were like... Poison has always generally been like one of those things that universally is just... it's just frowned upon. So, does there really exist a poison that kicks in as fast as that? Cyanide. There's quite a few poisons nowadays, especially, but still, indeed, the enemy troops try and see if it smells like almonds. Indeed, the enemy troops have sunk into chaos ridiculously fast. It is not any poison that we would know of. They made it themselves then, or something? Whether it be even further than the Yui to the south or beyond the Zhengyu to the west, Seikai's reach has extended all the way to far-flung worlds to accumulate all the venomous flora, fauna and minerals he can get his hands on. Oh, so he loves poison. He loves poison. And he would spend day and night steeped in his research, continuously mixing and distilling until he devised the unique poison to be used for martial purposes. Poison research. I too was once interested in the use of poison, but after hearing of Seikai's existence, I realized that I would not come anywhere close to his level. It is said that Seikai was originally a man of such beauty that even other men would find themselves enamored with him. Now he looks like a zombie. But his current appearance, that's the fate of one who meddles with poison. His overly zealous dedication to poison research has resulted in the poison seeping into his own body. There's not a single man on his command who is sound of body. Over 100 of his men have died in the name of his science, and even those that survived did not emerge unscathed, with God knows what changes to their body. Ooh. Even Seikai himself carries an appearance with pitch black veins bulging against his skin. Yeah, as I said, that is the price that was paid for Seikai. He's dedicated, man. Dedicated to his craft of Seikai's poison. This is no mere poison you're going up against. Oh shit, they're all slowly dying. Slowly dying, yeah. That's just slowly happening, one by one. Shoto-sama, the troops their poison arrows, all units spread out to this outside the enemy's range. Return fire by shooting from the outside their range at an angle. General, that would be a shit way to die in all fairness. Call up more troops from below, yes sir. So that's where you are, Shin Command. Oh, I see. Oh, yes sir, bring out the Tangon. Let minimum spears or balls. They know where you are now. They know the general direction now. And here they go, just giant, I don't know what that's supposed to be, like a giant, not arrow, but like, I don't know, like a giant bow obviously, but that's, what, should drone drop it by... Oh, no, never mind. It's just a... Okay, it's a... Yeah, no, right, never mind. It's a ball at the end. For a second, I thought, like, what's that supposed to be? Like, it looks like a hammer. It's like... It looks like they're shooting out a hammer. Thor's hammer. They're targeting you, Choto. Bring the wounded into the building and see to their treatment, Shin. Yes, sir. We have prepared antidotes, too. Do it. Here it goes. And it just shoots. It just shoots. It is an arrow. It is an arrow. Just like giant arrows that are being shot... poisonous gas. Poisonous gas in those day and age. Oh, you are dead. That just means you are dead. Yeah, I think it's gone. It's cleared up. What? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. What was that just now? No. Are you all okay? What was that? Was it a failure? General, are you unwell? Not at all. As a precaution, let us withdraw from here temporarily. What was with the strength of that ballista? Maybe that's just a fake out. Like, it's not really poisonous gas, but like just a gas to make them think, oh, something is going on here, and so they all move. Time to help. So that was just him just like being like, yeah, that's what I can do. Time to head back. Pull all our units back to the headquarters. Yes, sir. Since after all, the real thing has still yet to come. All right. The Han army is leaving already. Why? Ogiko doesn't understand. Boss. Haume-sama, the Han are, Mogo-sama, General, just what is? Even on the 7th day, ultimately, the only ones who would move their main force would be the Han. Every other front would engage in the same battle of attrition just as in the days before. How many has your Gokuho lost? 600! And you, I'd say around 300. Dear me. Much less Kanmei's third army, not even their second army has come forward at all. It's the remnant of the first state after all. The Chu are probably aiming to chip us down until our main forces are forced to come out. And there's not a single thing we can do about it. Quite a distasteful foe up again. But it's working, that's the main thing. Ohan, do you think we can still win this against the Chu, whether it be the Chu or Riboku? I mean, yeah. If are to win this, then at the very least, us men on the front lines will need to pull something outside of the coalition imagination. It also requires the commanders of each army to be in the right place at the right time. And naturally, that also means the explosive power of our fathers will also be necessary. Yeah. I've not seen your father do anything, Ohan might. Our fathers, Mo, the epitome of straightforwardness. Exactly. And Osen, the man whose thoughts you can never grasp. Pretty much straight polar opposites. Both of them are quite a handful to deal with in their own right. And on top of that, their sons are nothing like them. Don't lump me together with you. The reason for your frivolous personality stems from your father. But unlike you, I didn't choose to run away. Phew. Well, even if you say that, you look to be one that's in most pain. Hon, twitch, just twitch. What did you say? Never forget it. This sort of talk isn't good for either of us. That said, That said, the only ones we can even have the sort of stupid conversations with are the two of us, fufu. But once this battle's over, how about sharing a few drinks together, Hon-kun? No need. While we're at it, we should get Shin, who recently scored a general's head too. Definitely known. Yeah, of course. Ohan is still a prick. He's still a prick, alright? Continuing on the 8th day, we're passing the same manner. The night of the 8th day. Kanki! Where's Hakuro? It's just me. Twitch. Cheh. You've got balls lying to me like that, old man. I'm leaving. Hold it, bandit. Do you have the resolve to protect this kingdom? I'm Oh. Slow acting poison. Slowly. I'm asking you whether or not you have the resolve to become a general who can shoulder the burden of our kingdom. Bandit Kanki. Shitty Jesus. You. He's slowly... After that talk they had, right, with Mogo and I had a feeling that one of them or both of them would die soon, but not like this. That's all it took. Smoke, poison, gas, and I mean that's all it took. But like that's how easy it was for Han. One general down. They're fucked. Like, they didn't have the numbers in the first place, and now they're losing a general too. Chapter 293, short decisive battle. State of Zhaos. Kyoukai! We're just switching to Kyoukai. Alright, I finally made it this far, just a little bit further. Growl, welcome. Maybe I should take the chance and get some proper food. Cheap, hoof hoof. Alright, let's go. Wow, here's your chicken, Kongi. Isn't our food ready yet? Yeah, you didn't order. Wow, this is good, alright. Right now, time sure flies quickly. Today will already be the 14th day since the battle at Kankoku Pass began. 14th. Oh, are they all dead? Because they say after 10 days we've basically won. 14th day. Yeah. But isn't that old news by now? I heard Kankoku Pass had already fallen a few days ago. And right after that, Kanjo fell too. There was such a huge slaughter that even Shohei paled in comparison. We skipped a few days, but how? Dumbasses. That's just some fake rumor. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? That's just some dumb rumor that's been floating around the world right now. Really? Don't go getting our hopes up, you moron. Who the hell just threw some hot kongi at me? Anyway, as for how the battle's actually going right now, going by word from my cousins in the army, it seems they're still going back and forth with neither side making any real progress. What a stalemate. Yet, there's rumors within the army that the coalition decided to do it on purpose too. But either way, you can be sure the Shin army must be fighting with all they've got. They don't have the numbers, so they can't take it easy. Well, yeah, after all, if the Shin army loses here, even Shin is like getting shot everywhere now. Shin, but he's slashing people down, of course. Then that will be the end of their kingdom. Follow Shin, there's just so much blood there. It follows Shin, everyone. Kanju. Now this is perplexing. It's clear that the coalition army is seeking to drag this out into a long-term battle. But why would they do this? Not only is there the issue of provisions, but also the threat of Shi that had betrayed the cause behind them. It wouldn't be in the best interest of the various kings to have their armies remain uncampaigned for so long. What does Shimbun-kun think? I fear this is no long-term battle they are planning. And what exactly do you mean by that, Chancellor? Their aim is to gradually wear down all the Shin force on each front down to us. Exactly. That's what I've been saying. Then once the opportunity arises, commit all their troops on one decisive offense. This is the complete opposite of a long-term battle. They're planning on bringing everything to a close as early as possible in a short, decisive battle. A short, decisive battle? I am of the same mind, and if the coalition were to begin an all-out attack all of a sudden, our men would be hard-pressed on every front and unable to assist each other. Makes total sense. And when will this all-out attack be coming? Chief of the military? Probably in 2 days or so. I'm afraid it's too hard to tell from here. However, I'd imagine all the men at the actual scene with sharp intuition already have an inkling. Yeah, Shin. The 14 days of continuous fighting had taken its toll on the men of Shin. The fact that they had failed to achieve any big accomplishment after the first day didn't help their morale either. Makes sense. However, their commander's awareness had grown increasingly sharper and sharper. Just as Shohei-kun had said, all of them had realized that the end of the attrition warfare would soon be upon them. Yeah. Let's see what they can do. I think Toei should be defending Kankoku Pass now, because obviously Choto is gone. And somehow, Shin was aware of this too. It's tomorrow. Alright, fam. Let's get ready. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Probably the next volume, not this volume, but still, let's get ready to rock and roll. Shin, let me change your bandages for you. That arrow wound, Rather than that, how about making me something like a late night snack, Right now, yeah, it's a late night snack. How about it? Just whip up something quick. Well, it's just going to be leftovers anyway. Don't forget to make some for the men too. Great. And now, yeah, all the commanders, everyone is here now. It would appear that there was no need to summon you all here. They all know, Fu. There is one thing I have to say to all of you. Tomorrow night we will toast each other on the walls of Kankoku Pass. That's certain, That's certain. The fateful 50th day. And here we go. Today will be the greatest climax. Will it really fall at Kankoku Pass? If we focus together the strength of all our forces, then it will fall. Looks like every front will have fierce fighting today, indeed. Then who will be the ones that will hold the key to opening the gates of Kankoku Pass? Will it be the opposing Wei army after all? No, it will be Chu. Well then, shall we get started? Kame move out! they've got the biggest army, that's why. Kame army is 60k, Karen army 60k, they're all heading out. The 120k strong Chu army sets forth, yeah. Forward, and here goes Mobu. The combined Toe and Mobu army of 70,000 men moves forward. So 70,000 versus 120,000. Mobu is an awesome G, and Toe is an awesome G. You know, the whole thing that Shin said at the beginning of the war, like, oh, Mobu, in this war, I feel like you might be the strongest one out of all. You might be the most important one out of all. It's time to shine. It is just time to shine for my boy, alright? My boy, show your guts, show your glory, show your victory. Let's go. Chapter 294, Mo's speech. Probably gonna give some epic speech about, yo, today, we died on the blood of our enemies. We will fight and fight and fight and fight, and until we fight and fight and continue to fight, we shall fight. Let's fight. Simple. Simple, effective speech, probably something like that. The decisive moment, is it? Second day, right after the message from Karen, we will be able to take Kankoku Pass with 10 days of attrition warfare. So we're going back in time. What is the meaning of this, Riboku? To be precise, it is after 10 days of attrition warfare. We will conquer Kankoku Pass with an all-out attack using all our resources. Chu Commander Karen took the losses of our two generals on the very first day very seriously, yeah. The loss of a general is an even greater blow than the loss of an army thousands of men strong. Hence, to avoid the risk of losing any more of our commanders, we should preserve our core forces while endeavouring to weaken the enemy's manpower. So the most important thing is to preserve our strength for the final clash, eh? But to weaken the enemy without using our core will require time. And due to the existence of the state of Shi behind the coalition army, we must avoid a drawn-out battle. You are correct. Which is why what's next is simply a question of when the decisive moment will take place. The decisive moment which Riboku spoke of involved the weakening of Shin's armies, an estimate of how long it would take to conquer Kanju after the fall of Kankoku Pass, as well as the risks of drawing out the battle. After weighing all these factors on a scale, Riboku obtained the answer for the time of the decisive battle. It seems Karen's 10 days wasn't enough, and that was today, the 50th day. Alright, all troops advance. On this day, the Battle of Kankoku Pass would come to its climax. Here we go. That huge thing's coming. We will not let them through! We move! Just do count. We move! That's all we need to know. We move. All troops, move out. Send out the Koson, Ryo, Ryaku armies and receive them. My main army is to wait for an opportunity to slay Du Kiao. Yes, sir. Zhao army versus Du Kiao army. Kill them! Just an explosion of just people dying. It wouldn't be kingdom without a decapitation. As always, it wouldn't be kingdom without someone's head being cut off, alright? Just people's body, like, if you imagine being in a war, like, you're trying to fight, you have a sword out, you're, like, trying to go to the enemy, like, trying to fight, and you just see, like, body parts flying around, you're like, come on, man, stop. I don't want this arm flying, this blood flying in my eyes, man. Come on, I just want to fight, man. Everyone's moving forward. Punch through! Hisshin unit! Yeah, the Hisshin unit is advancing. Dong, dong, dong. Trumpet. Yan army versus Osen army. Let's see if Osen actually does something different for once. Don't hold anything back. Strike at them through every last route we found. General, the left flank is already requesting aid. And he just glances. He's probably not even going to say anything. He just glances like, okay. That's it. That's probably all we're going to see of him. To the right, the Kankoku Pass, sir. No. Even further than that. Oh, he's going to the Chu army. He's like, what? Yeah, Kankoku Pass. We're helping the Chu army. Alright. Even further than that, Chu army versus combined Mobu and Toe army. Kanmei army is finally with the second army. There's 120,000 of them. Yeah, you need to win that battle, because if you win that battle, you win the battle against like the biggest number. But then you still got the other army. So it doesn't really matter what, you know. At last, our turn has come, sir. Mobu Army. 3,000 man commander. Haikyuu, bro. It's Haikyuu. We've not seen him in a long time. Ever since he was duped by Osen. Alright, Haikyuu, bro. Let's see what you can do. Aye. This is the most important battle on the entire field. Before leaving Kanju, my lord Shogun-kun told me himself, if the enemy manages to break through us here, then they'll be able to cut into the mountain and hit Kankoku Pass from the side. Exactly. The structure itself will hold. But, you need to be able to sort out that they won't be able to hit you at all. But on the other hand, if we are able to crush the Chu army here, then we will be able to split off to the left to hit the sieging Wei and Han armies right into their soft flanks. This truly is a clash that can decide the entire battle as a whole, but what's hard to believe is that we're actually going up against that Chu army of 120,000 without a single strategy in mind. It's Mobu, alright? He's gonna work it out somehow. Simply follow my orders and fight with your full strength. That is all. This what is he planning, General Mobu? You're gonna see. He's gonna come up with like some awesome shit that nobody ever be able to plan or expect, and that's gonna happen. I have a bad feeling about this. He might actually be worse than the Duke in terms of strategy. Mobu Army 3,000 man commander Shokaku still not started yet. Toe Army 2,000. They've got so much talent there though. Ohan, Moten. They've got talent after talent. Like I mean, they don't have the numbers, but they have so much talent that I can't see them losing because obviously they're the main characters, and I'm assuming those two are gonna survive. Moten and Ohan. They're gonna do it, and Mobu's gonna just pull something out of his, pull a rabbit out of his hat or something. Father, let's hear that speech that the chapter was called. Shoo. And he just leans back. I am Mobu, the strongest man in all of China. Whoa, China, what the? Like even the enemy can hear it. He's like, yo, I am the GOAT. Respect my name. You will respect my authority. I'm the strongest man in all of China besides Hoken. Hoken. I am the strongest man in all of China. There's no one in the world capable of stopping me. Kokoko. Oh, Chu Commander Kanmei. Is he calling you out direct? Like, yo, fight me one-on-one right now. Kanmei. I, Mobu, will personally smash your head into a pulp. An army led by the strongest man in the world is also the strongest. That's our way to hype people. You gotta be confident, right? The Mobu army is invincible. And you can just see like energy flowing out and like just invigorating all of them. And they're like, yeah, no, we're the strongest. We're invincible. Let's do this. We're gonna, and it's like, yeah, let's do this. What is it? It seems like they've just doubled in numbers. What is with those enemies? They had pressures getting to them. He hasn't learned any tricks since Baju. No, this is fine. This heat, this explosion of morale to have lit such a fire in the army by simply speaking mostly of himself. So this is, my body is burning up. My body is ready. Forward charge, Mobu, starting with the left army, the left army, charge, go, that's me, let's go, and in chapter, volume friggin' ends, and we get the bonus chapters. I've not read the bonus chapters in like a decade, alright, there's no point doing it, there's no point reading it now, but man, that's basically how I would be as a commander. I'll be talking honestly, because I'm very, for those of you guys who don't know me, I'm very big-headed, I'm cocky, I'm arrogant, I'm overconfident, and I basically like, yo, I'm the GOAT, right, respect my authority, I'm the greatest, I am the king, you will listen to what I have to say, and if you don't listen to what I have to say, then you're useless, because I'm the GOAT, and we're the GOAT, so we're the GOAT, we're gonna win this, let's go, that's basically me, that's basically me on the battlefield. I'm like, yo, I'm the greatest, respect my authority, it would be over. At that point, the army would be so motivated that, you know, we'd win in like a minute or so. Like, that's just what it would be. We'd just overswarm them. We'd just like take them all out. We'd be like, yo, fam, we're the greatest, we're the best, we're the strongest, we're the coolest, we're the greatest, we're the best, we're the strongest, we're the coolest, and I'm the best too. So that's just the way it is, right? But that's what I would do. That's what it would go down to. And that's why Mobu is great, right? He's the strongest, besides Hoken, but he's pretty good. He's pretty good, alright? He's pretty good. You gotta be good if you think of yourself as that good, alright? Let's see the next volume, next time, what you can do. But this arc has been going good. This has been a stalemate of sorts, the second half of this volume, but now it seems like it's all happening at once. So we'll see how this goes down, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you all, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, until the next one. Peace out, everyone, and have a nice day. Bye.